Hello, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. Today is the day I get my hair cut. I've kind of thought about it and I'm thinking it is falling out a lot and it's quite clumpy, and I'm going to see what my hairdresser says. I'm thinking of going short and just to do it in stages rather than get rid of all of my hair. It might be at the beginning of the treatment my hair falls out the most and then it kind of settles down. I don't know, but I'm thinking of going shorter and then seeing how I get on. If my hair is just falling in clumps and clumps, then I'll get rid of all of it. I'm going to do it in stages. Everyone does things differently. I know some people say just kind of get it all out, just cut it all off and then you don't need to think about it. I'm thinking for me, I think I will cope with things better if I do it in stages. So I'll cut my hair short. I'll speak to my hairdresser as well, and I kind of told her, she knows what's going on, so I've said to her, my hair's falling out in clumps, and she just said come in and we'll kind of discuss what you want to get done and what she thinks is good for me. The back of my hair is fully, the front of my hair as well, I've shown you if you watched my last video, everything is kind of falling out in clumps. Even when I brush it, again, if you watched my videos, you see so much comes out on the hairbrush. And so when I see her, I'm going to feel a lot more kind of confident. She might say let's cut it all off, she might say let's do it in stages. I think when I see her, I'll know what to do, you know. It's one of those things that happen with treatment. Not everyone that goes through chemo loses hair. I want to reiterate that because I've had so much chemo in the past and I've had hair thinning, but I've never had hair loss like clumps before, so that's new. And for me, I'm kind of seeing it as this is all temporary and it's all going to be worth it in the end. And I have no choice. I need to kind of go through this treatment, you know. Hair will come back. I just need to get better. And that's kind of where I'm at. It is a lot. It is a lot. I'm not going to sit here and pretend everything's okay. No, it's just me kind of telling myself it's all going to be worth it in the end. And it's just one of those things, you know. Some people have to go through it, some people don't, and some people have to go through hair loss, some people have other side effects. Everyone just has different side effects, and this is what's going on right now. But I don't think there's much that can be done at the front, but I'm okay with wearing a hairband and things like that. I'm not, I don't mind about that. It's just the hair loss is kind of where I kind of need to figure out whether cutting my hair short, if it will still cause clumps of hair loss or whether it will be less. I don't know. I've never experienced this before, so I'm kind of just going with it and seeing what happens. I've been taking it really easy today. I've just been snuggled up on the sofa, snoozing away, and I've just been taking it easy because tomorrow I need to go to the hospital to get the blood test done. Actually, before that, I'm seeing my friend. We're going to go to the wig place and we're going to try out some wigs together, and I'm so happy she's coming with me, and she's kind of made me I think I was kind of, you know what I'm like, I kind of block things out, and I think she's just like, no Tiff, let's just go, because it takes some time to get the wig all made, and she's like really done research into it, and she said this one is a good place, and she's such a sweetheart. So I'm seeing her tomorrow and we're gonna try out wigs, and then after that I've got a blood test appointment, and then I've got the appointment with the doctors to sign me off for the third lot of clinical trial chemo medications. And yeah, so I think because I know tomorrow is going to be a jam-packed day, I am just taking it easy today. And also the weather isn't the best out there, so I'm just all cozy on the sofa, and I need to get ready to go and get my hair done. I'm so happy with my hairdresser because she just knows everything that's going on, so I don't need to kind of explain too much to her, and she just knows what's going on, and I'm glad I've booked with her. I feel like even though I have been kind of pushing this, you know, I feel like I should have done this earlier when I was really struggling to brush my hair and all this hair was coming out. I should have booked in to see her sooner, but you know what, it's fine. I'm going to see her today, and then I've got the wig appointment tomorrow, which will be good. I've had wig appointments before. I've had it with the hospital, but with that wig I'm going to donate it because it just doesn't suit the same, it's not the same colour as my hair, so I want to get something that's kind of like my hair, so there's no kind of, I just want it to be a similar shade of my hair colour. So the other one I will donate, and then this one I'm just going to go try it out, and if I like it I shall order it, and then that's me sorted. And then I'll just have a wig, and whenever I need it I'll put it on, you know, because I think with the treatment, as it keeps going on, I think the hair situation is just going to, I might get to a point where I need to get rid of all of my hair, because it might be at a point where a lot's coming out, so I'm kind of preparing for that. And if I don't get to that point, if this is the worst it's going to look with the patches at the front, I think even with the patches at the front, I think with kind of, you know, I've got loads of family events and friends and Christmas and everything coming up, I think I'll feel more confident in myself if I had something, so I could put the wig on and then put this, or I can wear a hat. There are options, you know, so it's good to have those options. And in the grand scheme of things, all of this does not matter, you know, as long as I'm getting better, none of this matters. But yeah, my point was, today's just been a bit of a cozy day, because I know that tomorrow I've got a jam-packed day, and then after that I've got the third lot of treatment, so it's going to be intense. I just know it, because it's going to be the clinical trial, the chemo and Baxter, so it's going to be all three. So I know it's going to be a lot, and I'm dreading it, but I know it's going to be worth it, you know. It's all going to be worth it in the end. It has to be, you know. I can't think of it in any other way other than all of this will make sense in the end. You know, sometimes people say when you're going through a hard time, it doesn't make sense. You just sit there and you think, why is this happening? And then you look back after the hard time has passed, and then it makes sense to why you went through that hard time. I haven't passed it yet, so I'm still going through my hard time, but one day I might look back and say, guys, all of this makes sense. I know why this happened, you know. Not there yet, but I will get there. Because there's so much that's happened in my life, and I always think, oh, that was the lesson, that's what I learned from that, that's why this happened, you know. But with this, I'm not at that point yet, so I don't know what the lesson is yet. I do know that right now I'm seeing it as I have changed. I am so different, and I think I'm different in a better way, in the sense that I really do embrace my loved ones, and I really embrace every day, and I try to when I'm well. And my mindset has changed in regards to what's important to me in life. So that's the positive that I see in all of this. The lesson is, if someone was to ask me what's the lesson right now, I would say that life is so unpredictable, and to embrace each day. But I don't know how I'm going to feel once I've passed all of this, and what I'm going to think of everything when I look back at this journey. And I know some people say you can't really say that because you have stage 4 cancer, but there's but there's so many people that live with stage 4 cancer, and they live for so many years, you know, and they might live until 90, 80, 70, 50. So that's a long period of life, and I will, if that's me, I will take all of this, you know. I'll take all of the hard times for my life, you know. How are you all? How is everyone? And how is Christmas preparations? How is holiday preparations? I know some of you said that you have sorted out Christmas presents already, and you wrap up Christmas presents early and put it under the tree. I haven't even got the tree up yet, and I'm going to start Christmas shopping very soon so that I can wrap the presents, put it all under the tree, and just I want to be really, really prepared this year. I am quite good at presents in the sense that I do get it done quite early so that I can enjoy December and not. I don't like shopping in December because I feel like the shopping centres, everyone is like in panic mode, and I can't shop like that. I get really overwhelmed with too many people, and if everyone's panicking, and I can't shop like that. So for me, I like taking my time and enjoying the process rather than panic buying. I think I like thinking about gifts and the person as well, rather than just buying something. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy giving gifts. You know, when you kind of see something and then you think of someone, whether it's like a little mug or a plant pot, and you think of the person. I think that's really nice. I am going to do some online shopping, but also go to the shops as well when I'm okay. I'm going to get the third lot of treatment done first. That's important. Get that done, and then when I'm feeling good, I need to kind of I'm going to go on a weekday rather than a weekend and just try and write my list and just try and get as much done. And then that's going to be a tick, tick, tick. I am all ready. I'm just going to go like this. I feel like the back, all of here, I'm just worried about, because I know as soon as she puts her hands through it or even touches it, the hair's just going to come out. But I know, I already told her, you know, I spoke to her on the phone, and I'm not the first person that she's kind of seen in the same situation, you know, like she's seen so many people. So I'm very confident. I just feel bad that she's gonna have to see all that hair, but I know she's gonna be like, don't worry, don't worry. And I know it's just because so much comes out in one go. I know I'm not the only person that's she's seen. So yeah, okay, so this is the before. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. The front she can't sort out, like that's all gone already, but she might be able to just cut it short here. And then when I do brush my hair, and then this is my thought process, if it's short and then I brush my hair, it's not going to be as clumpy. I don't know. If I cut it short and it's still unmanageable and it's still a lot of hair falling out, then I will kind of bite the bullet and I will get it all off, you know. I just think let's do it in stages and prepare myself, you know. Everyone's different, you know, and I don't know what the right way is. There is no right way, you know. I'm just doing what's right for me, and that's kind of all I can do, you know, just see what's right for me. And I know so many of you are probably saying, Tiffany, just cut it all off, just cut it all off. I know that's probably the right thing. I don't know what the right thing is, but for me right now, I think stages, just do it short, and then if I need to, I will do it, you know. We'll just see how I get on. This is what my hair looks like. Where's my hairband? You can see the front is pretty bad, but she said there is a lot of thinning. She was brushing out my hair. I took a little clip of my hair on the floor. That was her just brushing it out because it was so knotty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this hairband on. What she said to me is basically every day brush your hair, and she understood what I was saying about taking it in steps rather than getting rid of all the hair. Let's take it in steps. And she also said when I get the wig that if I need to get rid of all of my hair, to bring the wig in, she'll get rid of my hair for me and then we can put the wig on. But we'll just see how I get on. Now that I feel my hair is a lot shorter, it might be a bit more manageable. Oh, my darling, hold on. Hi, darling. You okay, darling? Yeah, I was just updating my darling. He's on his way home. And yeah, I was just saying how lovely my hairdresser is. She took me away from everyone and we were in our own room, and she kind of made me feel so comfortable and
we were just talking so much, and even when she was brushing my hair, she was so like, don't worry, you have so much hair, and she said, like, she was just so kind, you know, really, really kind. And yeah, absolutely love her. And worst case scenario, if I lose more hair and I need to go back, I'll go back to see her, get the rest of it. If I need to get rid of the rest, I'll get rid of the rest. She can see the patches here, but she said the back isn't too bad. She said there are patches here in this area. She called it thinning patches. She said kind of see how I get on with the treatment and how I feel, but she completely understood that I want to take it in stages rather than just get rid of the hair in one go. Everyone is different, and it is really daunting when you kind of see so much hair come out. And you just think, well, I'm not going to have anything left, because when you brush it and that much hair comes out, you're just thinking, that's all my hair gone now, you know. But she just said, no, just brush it out, because the hair that's going to come out is already coming out, so you've got to keep it, you have to brush your hair. So that's kind of what I'm going to keep doing, and we'll just see, you know. I've got the next, so tomorrow I've got my wig appointment, blood test and doctor's appointment. So I'm seeing my best friend, we're going to meet up, she's going to help me with the wig selection. I think I need that, because I'm not very, I'm someone that's very much like, oh yeah, I like this one, yeah, I'm okay with this one, but then I'll leave and I'll be like, oh, I don't know if I love it, and I don't know why I couldn't say I didn't like it. Whereas my bestie, she's got my back, so she'll be like, nah, not that one, Tiff, go for this one. Like, she's got my back, and I'm so glad she kind of pushed me to do this, because she knows what I'm like. I would be like, oh no, it's not that important, and then I'll think about it and worry and be upset. Instead, she's like, right, we're going, and you can't cancel, we're gonna go, we're gonna get it done. And that's exactly the energy I need. I'm excited to see my darling. He's going to, I don't know, he's such a sweetheart. I just feel like, you know, with Matt, he just makes me feel like the most special girl in the world. And I can't, even when I feel like horrible and I look horrible, and he just makes me feel so, I don't know how to explain it. You know, when there's a room full of people, and I know when he looks at me, there's just so much love. And oh, I don't want to be all cheesy, but I'm so grateful to God. Just so grateful to God for all of my loved ones, because this journey is not easy. I'm going to tell you, all of this is not easy, but it's easier because I have my loved ones that I love with my whole heart. I honestly can't explain to you how much love I have for my loved ones, and so that's kind of what's getting me through. You know, some people say love conquers all. I get that, I really do get that, and that's why I also think if you're going through a tough time, just surround yourself with people that have good energy and love you. And if you have any toxic bad energy, just kind of, you can't surround yourself with that, just because life is so hectic as it is. You just need love and positive energy, you know, that's all you need. And hopefully this is all going to be worth it in the end, you know. We're just going to say it out, everything's going to be worth it in the end. I'm going to start on dinner. We're going to have, I think we're going to have spaghetti bolognese. I'm just going to start heating things up, and we'll have an early dinner today because I want to get up early tomorrow, and then I'm all ready for tomorrow's big day out in London. You know what, I am excited to try out some wigs. I'm not going to go long, I'm just going to have my hair. I just want my hair, and yeah, who knows what I'll end up picking. I think it's nice to have options. Like, I've got this headband as an option, I've got hats as options, I've got I know some people do scarves. I don't know, how would you do that? I've never really done that before. So I know some people do scarves, some people do wigs, some people just don't do anything, and that's fine too. Do what's comfortable for you. I'm just kind of testing everything out and seeing what I feel comfortable in. I think over time, because this is all new for me, I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm most comfortable with. So right now this headband is giving me like comfort, and it makes me, when I look in the mirror, I can't see the patches. So if that's what works for me, I'll do that. I'm just going to try a few different options and see. That makes sense, doesn't it? I think so. I'm all cozy now. Just got changed into my pajamas and got my gown on. I know some of you are going to say like the hair doesn't matter and things like that, and I agree. I do agree. I think hair is one of those things that with this treatment and everything, it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not important, right? But in the same breath, I think it's okay to document how I feel, and it's okay for me to talk about what's going on, because I'm not the only person going through this. So someone could watch these videos and go through the exact same feeling as how I am and completely understand what it's like. I'm not the only person going through this, and there's so many people that are going through this and might not have anyone to talk to, and or struggle to talk to loved ones about how you're actually feeling. And I think that's why I feel really comfortable here, because I feel like I can be myself and tell you if I'm upset, or tell you how I'm feeling, or talk about my hair without thinking, oh, you know, thinking too much about it. And that's kind of how I've got through this cancer journey, is just being myself and telling you how I'm feeling. And I understand that sometimes that might be a bit too much for some people, or it brings back bad memories, and I do know some of my videos can be triggering, and I don't know how to say trigger warning before a video, because I feel like my videos, all of them should have a trigger warning, you know. And I put cancer journey in the title because when you click on it, it's my life, but I live with cancer, so I have cancer, so it's cancer journey. So I think that's my warning, that it is going to be hospital appointments, it is blood test, it is ECG, it's clinical trial, it's chemo, it's appointments, scans, results, hair talk, side effects. And I think if those kind of topics aren't for you, or you find it's hard, I get that. If you've gone through this journey and you don't want to live it again, or you know someone that's gone through this journey and you don't want to, I completely understand. This channel is not, it's not easy. It's not an easy watch. It's not like watching Friends, you know, when I turn Friends on and all I'm doing is laughing. And so I do understand if this is all heavy, if it's heavy. And I do understand that it has been about my hair a lot, and it's just because that's what's going on right now, you know. It's just, yeah. Is that too bright? Hold on. I think that's the best. It's because it's very grey outside and I've got this light on. Oh, I should use the light my auntie got me. She got me this little ring light. I know what, my aunt got it for me last year for Christmas, and I need to use it because that's why she got it for me. She got me this kind of camera set with the little ring light, and I need to get it out. I do need to get it out because this is too bright. Hold on, let me see if I can sort the settings out. I asked my mama, my lovely Amma, I said to Amma, is there anything that you need? If you don't, tell me, I'm just going to end up getting you pyjamas or something. And she goes, no, don't get me pyjamas. But she asked for this, and I was like, are you sure this is what you want? And she said, yes, I really need it. So she wanted toothbrush heads. So I got her some toothbrush heads. I'm also going to buy her a big jumper, you know, just to kind of keep her cozy for the wintry times. But this came through the post, and I was just laughing that this is what she asked for. This is what she wanted. She said, can you get me some toothbrush heads? My mama is very practical. That is a very good practical present, isn't it? I'm going to sit here now, and I am going to write in my bullet journal. I just want to write a few things in my gratitude page, and I have only a few pages left, so I'm just kind of, I'm not taking up too much space, and I'm writing really small as well because I want to use this in the new year. I haven't even set it up yet, and I can't wait to kind of, I like doing that during, you know, the period after Christmas and New Year's. There's that little gap. That's when I like to sort out my bullet journal, because I just, that's my kind of relaxing, I also love colouring in that time, you know, just getting colouring pencils here. That's why I have these, because I don't know what it is, in that period, that's where I kind of shut off completely and just have me time, because before that, Christmas and the days before Christmas isn't very much kind of see everyone and Christmas meals and parties and things like that. I don't know, obviously I'm going to have treatment as well. I think that's not going to be put on hold, so I guess it depends on the scan, doesn't it? I don't want to think too much, because then it's too much noise in my mind. I'm just taking each day as it comes, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a good time.
Where are you, darling?
I'm here in the study.
Oh, darling, it's nice. You like it? I like it, darling. You? Why are you laughing? It's nice. It looks very nice. You look young and fresh, darling. Look at that. It's lovely. It looks healthy as well, doesn't it?
And also, it's not like, I think she's brushed it all out, that the hair that's going to come out, that's what she said, you just have to brush it. You know how I left it? She said just brush it, because it's going to come out anyways. So like now, it's not coming out, because she's brushed it all out.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Because she's brushed it all out. Oh, a few's coming out, but that hair was going to come out anyways.
Yeah.
Right, dinner was delicious. Honestly, it was so cozy, and we put parmesan on top, and it just made everything just taste delish.
That was cozy dinner.
It was cozy dinner, wasn't it? Lovely, lovely, lovely. My darling has made himself a cup of tea, and I want
You didn't want one?
No, I don't want one.
Oh, I don't make you one.
I don't want one. I don't want tea. Do you know what? If I have English breakfast tea, if I have Yorkshire tea at kind of this time, which is around 8 p.m, I am going to be up at night because of the caffeine. So I kind of stop having caffeine kind of early-ish. Peppermint tea is fine because we have the caffeine. I think that is caffeine free. But I like hot water in the night. I just fill up my hot water bottle. You know, my little Chili's bottle. That's what I kind of fill up, and I drink it throughout the night. So whenever I wake up, I think it's because it just makes my throat feel better. Sometimes in the night it just feels like it's closing up, so when I drink the hot water it really helps. You know what, I actually want to show you the snacks. Come closer.
Your leaf snack.
So chocolate, no, I was going to say chocolate digestives, no. He's got McVitie's digestives, the original, the OG. He's going to dip about 2.
Brand new pack.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2.
He'll dip 2 in his cup of tea. That's what always happens. And then celebrations. This always reminds me of Christmas. If you have a box of celebrations, especially like this. Also, this box has gone tiny. Look at that. That's actually awful. Look at the size of that. And it was quite pricey as well. So, shocked. But
that'll last us ages though.
yeah, because Matt only has
One
like
every
1
night.
or 2 a night. And I don't, my favourite, can I tell you which one my favourite is? Because it's a bit controversial.
It's the worst one.
I know, Matt keeps saying that's the one, because I was like, this is my favourite. And he was like, you can have all of them because I don't want any. And it's this one.
I would eat one, but it's the worst.
All of this.
Yeah.
What's your favourite? Before we tell you our favourite, what's your favourite out of this? My absolute fave is Milky Way.
My favourite is out of there, if you had to pick one.
For you?
Yeah. I know you're going to get it wrong.
Don't say Galaxy Caramel.
No, I asked you to pick.
Twix.
No.
Ooh. Snickers. No way. That's your favourite out of all of that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
This one's nice.
Yeah, I like Snickers.
This one's nice. Snickers? You never buy a Snickers bar or
I know,
anything.
that's why I like it. I always have a Twix. Yeah.
Milky Way. All
I
the
like
way.
a big Mars, but the small ones are
I don't like this. Mars. I think Mars is the worst in the box. What's your worst in the box?
Milky Way.
Amma's favourite is Bounty. This is her absolute favourite. We're not having any so that Amma can have all the Bounties. And my second favourite, Maltesers.
Everybody loves those ones.
Yeah,
They go
everyone.
first,
Yeah, this one finishes first, yeah. But yeah, no, the box is all done. Do you like Quality Street?
Wouldn't say I dislike them, yeah. Alright.
It's not my favourite, but that also reminds me of Christmas as well. Dip, dip, dip. I just want to say I'm going to end the video here, and then I'm going to start a new vlog for tomorrow. So tomorrow, I thought I could merge it all together, but you know what? I think I'm just going to separate the two videos and just do it that way. It will make my life easier, and I think that makes sense, right? So this will be like my haircut video, and then tomorrow I'm going to go see my bestie, go into London, and then we've got blood test, doctor's appointment, sign off for chemo, tick, tick, tick. So that's what tomorrow is. Well, a couple of days for you, tomorrow for me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join my loving Tiffany Thinks family. My Instagram, Facebook and TikTok is Tiffany Thinks. See you later. Bye.